Soon to be Tropical Storm Bertha in the Gulf later this week. Forecast to move into southeast Louisiana by Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, with forecast winds anywhere from 40 to 60 miles per hour. That's on Wednesday. Now, beyond that, the forecast cone from the Hurricane Center, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of space to the north and a lot of space to the south. Let's chat about what's going to influence this, what steering currents are in the atmosphere, and what scenarios are possible. So here are two different scenarios that could impact our local weather here in southeast Texas. Now, the first scenario, less of an impact. The ridge of high pressure is farther north and it tugs on it farther inland, and that would mean less impacts, less rain, and less coastal concerns later this week. But scenario two is what we're watching very closely. If the ridge of high pressure is farther south over Texas, this will steer it more over open water by Thursday and Friday. If it does that, if it reemerges over open water from Louisiana, that could re-strengthen it and drive in more rain and coastal flooding concerns by next weekend. So that's what we're going to watch very closely. Here are two different computer models, the GFS and the European. The European's first. This one shows it moving into Louisiana, Thursday and the middle of this week, and drives into pretty good heavy rain towards the northern Gulf, but starts to fizzle out in strength. The GFS, another global model, shows a very similar outcome. But the computer models, the spaghetti plot, you can see right here, there are a couple of different models that continue to drive it farther west. And if that's the case, we could see some re-strengthening and more Texas impacts by Friday and Saturday. Something to watch, and depending on the strength of the ridge farther north, that'll dictate more on local weather impacts here in Houston and southeast Texas.